Today I want to look at another element in the series on patterns. We've talked about a couple different things, thought patterns, behavior patterns. Today, let's look into what I call aggressive independence. You may not have ever thought of it that way, but I know for me, I definitely lean into being an overly independent person. And there's nothing wrong with being independent, so I'm not saying that. What I am saying, and I'm inviting you to consider as we go through the video today, is what does aggressive independence look like? What happens when our independence gets elevated over our relational connections, maybe our need to be in relationship or to communicate to others that we need them in relationship? Maybe it gets elevated over our ability or willingness to collaborate, so it starts to clamp down on our creativity. So let's take a look at what does that look like, when does that happen, and how to spot some signs of aggressive independence. Before we get too far into this pattern, please remember to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and then keep watching. Number one, when was the last time you collaborated with anyone on anything? Okay, not that you have to collaborate. I'm just asking you to notice your willingness to collaborate. Do you think in terms of collaboration? Do you automatically make decisions and execute really fast and not pause and think, I wonder who else I could bring into this, or who could I even ask for feedback into this? Does it seem like if you ask for other perspectives or help, that somehow that equals weakness on your part or incompetence? Or does it signal that there's something wrong for you, with you? That's number one. Pay attention if your aggressive independence leans into pushing people away. Now you might be thinking, I don't push people away. I like people. I'm sure you do. And I'm asking you to consider from the other person's perspective. Do the people in your life that you like, that you are related to, that you might be married to, do they know that you need them? Do they know how you need them? Do you express that to them verbally? Or do you just imagine they should just know? If you fall into the latter category, you might be exhibiting some aggressive independence. Number two, notice how often you equate asking for help with weakness. You think about asking, or does it not even occur to you to ask? What do you tell yourself about your ability to figure it out, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, be the one that has all the answers, create your own world? I mean, whatever it is. Again, not necessarily bad in and of itself. I'm asking you to notice when it happens so automatically that it's to the exclusion of any other options, any other person, any other choice that you could make in a given situation. We often hear talk about how context is king. If you're not paying attention to the context, you won't really know if you would like to collaborate or not, or if you need help or not. If you're just automatically pushing, grinding, you might be falling into the well of aggressive independence. Number three, how exhausted are you? Do you find yourself feeling depleted, exhausted, like there's nothing else to give because you're constantly driving hard and giving it all? Again, it might be a clue that it's time to ask for help. It's time to check in with people. It's time to wonder who else is around you and what do they need? What do you need with them? I wonder how much creativity, how much joy, how much innovation suffers when we lean into this place of aggressive independence. I know it's easy for me. It is a natural default to make a decision, move ahead, make a decision, move ahead. And my team is so fantastic in letting me know, hey, it's time to pause, or hey, you know what, your certainty about wherever we're going or whatever we need to do next sounds like there's no room for other people and their thoughts and their opinions. So pay attention to the patterns. There's a lot of payoffs for your aggressive independence. And it can give us that sense of control, of looking good, of having the right answer, of being the one, the hero, the savior that comes in at the last minute and handles everything. But there's a lot of prices as well. Exhaustion, depletion, communicating to people that you don't need them. So then loneliness on the other side of that as people begin to leave or withdraw their participation, frustration or rejection or being devalued or anger. So just notice what you notice in life. If you haven't taken the time to let somebody close to you know that you need them, how you need them, and when you think of it, if it's even hard to find words, that could be a good opportunity for you to press in and push against that aggressive independence and see where interdependence might also serve you and the vision that you have for your life. If this was resourceful for you, if it resonated with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for more content that could be relevant to you, your life, and the people that you love.